All right, welcome in, everybody. It's gonna be a fun video, as you can see from the title. I'm not gonna hide it, sugarcoat it. Man, we're just gonna get right into it. This is a list of every drug I've ever done, every substance. I'm gonna it's gonna be basic. What are you signing in when I'm already on Google, motherfucker? What you mean sign in, man? Fuck. Okay. What? It literally just did that. All you had to do was click sign. Okay, that's great. Anyways, this is one benefit of Google, everything being, its own thing. What the fuck I'm trying to say? It's just good that everything's convenient. Google Docs, Gmail, Google Photos, YouTube. Anyways, it's my most hated company, but the one I use the most, ironically, because it's all I know. Literally, Google was like the first website I ever used, or AOL.com. When I logged in for the first time, I was a child. Anyways, let's do this. Let's start with the weak shit. Soft. I would categorize this all soft and hard drugs. Man, fuck that. Anyways, weed. And I'm gonna write a one-word descriptor of how it made me feel, I guess, or my main memory of it. I'm trying to keep it as basic as possible because it's such a stupid fucking thing to be doing. But I don't mean in a way where this could backfire on me. There's nothing gonna happen to me. Shit, the way there's no job to fire me from. I don't see myself ever having a job where I have to worry about this one day. Anyways, I couldn't care less. I'm an open book. This better be an open book. Nobody can blackmail you. All right, weed. That's an interesting one because I still use it to this day, every day. I would call it functional. And I can't type. Functional is the word I use to describe it. And speaking, I'm gonna get how I'll do this. 1 second. I'm about to whip me up some cannabis coffee. Cannabis. Yeah, bear with me. I'm not gonna edit this. It's raw, baby. Raw footage. Where's my fucking weed? Okay, here we go. It's raw footage, baby. Just like these drugs I'm doing. Damn it, I have no butter knife. How do I not have a butter? Okay, 1 second, guys. Oh, you got to wait. We need a little suspense here. You want to get to the good stuff, I'm sure. And I'm not holding back anything. There's some drugs I haven't done, but there's a lot I have. I don't regret any of it. I had a great time. Anyways, I don't regret anything I've ever done or said or any of that. Life is life. You gotta live. You gotta have your experiences. Nobody's perfect. It's all we're trying to figure it out as we go. You know what I mean? Nobody's been through this before. This is our first run, so you're gonna get some shit wrong. Anyways, I don't regret any of it. Functional. Weed is functional because I literally use it every day, and it's like nothing, like a background drug, like Dave Chappelle calls it. It really doesn't affect. It doesn't stop me from doing anything that I want to get done. In fact, it probably helps me be productive. Okay. Kratom. Kratom is a kratom, member of the coffee family itself. That's probably with coffee on here or caffeine. But Kratom's a memory. Why do you say memory? A member of that family. My main memory of it, I'm doing it right now, is also functional, but let's call it. It makes life survivable. I got some problems. I never talk about my problems on here because I don't think anybody would care. First of all, that's the main reason. And two, I just have trouble opening up. But it's I have PTSD, and weed and kratom have saved my life. Literally allowed me to live this life. So yeah, it's survivable. Makes life survivable. All right, caffeine productivity. Someone who's never done cocaine. Caffeine is I guess the main closest analog to it, from what I've read. And I imagine I'd like coke too much, so that's why I don't stay away from it. Anyways, caffeine productivity. That's really not much to talk about with coffee. It's a boring drug, a soft drug that everybody uses worldwide. Okay, shows out I don't know classes of drugs or the drug. So let's just do specific drugs. Hydrocodone. That's Lortab or the painkiller, the opioid painkiller. I remember being chill. I like to my first introduction was also from everybody else's a root canal or something, or getting wisdom teeth removed. And I remember popping one. I was like, this feels really good. And yeah, that was my. I like that. Like when I was laid up from like some like surgery or whatever, like 10 years ago, I got these pain pills. And I was popping them all the time because of course. And I saved some for when I was out of pain, so I could enjoy it recreationally, and they were great. Not something I became addicted to, obviously, but I don't recommend anybody use it because first of all, it's a federally regulated substance. It's illegal to do it recreationally or like buy it or whatever. But I got it from a doctor. But yeah, it was chill, really fun. Like it made everything fun, basically. It made like you could be doing the most mundane stuff. You could be like sitting in line at like Walmart. You're still having a good time. All right. What's the really strong painkiller? The one that everybody gets hooked on, like hillbilly heroin. Oh, what's it called? Hydro. Oh, I don't know. I gotta Google it. I haven't done it in like 10 years. OxyContin. Yeah, that's one I wouldn't fuck with. Here's my main memory of that. Too strong. I was given one once. I'm not gonna say by who. It was after they had like some kind of procedure. We was gonna be very vague about this, and they were like, "Don't take this until you get home." And I listened to them, and it like just knocked me. I did not like the way it made me feel. Like I like it was like hydrocodone, but like 10 times stronger, and I couldn't do anything. And like that's the kind of drugs I don't like where you can't be productive on them. And like I guess I get why people like it because it like zonks you out, zones you out, so you can like don't have to feel any of the bullshit that you don't want to feel in life. But I don't want to feel that. I've never been one to like want to escape with a drug. Like I've never done heroin, never done like any of that bullshit because I don't want to escape. Okay, speaking of escape, Xanax. I did it once. I did not enjoy it. I popped half a bar with my friends. We were smoking a blunt, and I passed out. Last thing I remember is holding the blunt. I passed out, and I fell asleep in front of people. I'm glad I didn't do anything embarrassing, but yeah, that's the only memory I have. And I didn't want to do it again because it made me fall asleep, and I didn't understand the appeal of that drug recreationally. But maybe shouldn't take half a bar my first time, but it is what it is. What I did, and I did not enjoy it. Okay, let's see. Well, I guess I didn't do as many drugs. I thought Adderall. I'm gonna split them into like release, XR. That's the extended release, IR, instant release. I think it's IR. Anyways, the XR, I would explain that as focused. I know, really generic, but I literally have ADHD. I don't take anything for it, but because I use this recreationally, I felt focused. Like, and you could focus on any task. Like, it doesn't matter how mundane it was. It could be some bullshit. It could be something you really love. It gives you that release, the dopamine rush from the reward center in your brain, and it makes everything fun. Everything, but that's why I did not want to get prescribed it. I'm pretty sure I could easily because I have family history of it, and I got all the symptoms. But I don't want to become addicted or dependent on that because what happens if like they decide they're gonna take me off it or like there's an Adderall shortage? I can't get anything done. So I just like channel my ADHD into a productivity, extreme productivity. Okay, this is weird, real now. Horny. It made me horny, like really horny, and that's why I liked it. But it's hard to do anything else because it makes you just want to like have fun with yourself or another person, and that's really all you're gonna be wanting to do if you use it at like recreational doses. If I'm being real, Vyvanse, um, weak. I didn't really feel anything. Unless you took like a lot. I feel like that's what I was supposed to be on. Like it didn't really like the effects were subtle, but like you knew you were on something, but it didn't really like blast me or anything like the Adderall did. Like I think that's the drug I'm supposed to be on, but I don't want it. Anyway, I'm glad I have the strength, I guess, inner strength to like know myself and like know that I don't need these drugs. Nothing good will come of it. Because I could easily get them. I just don't want them. Okay, let's see. Have we covered everything? I'll try like okay, guys. I'm gonna make like 2 minutes like silence here. I gotta like brainstorm in my head like every draw I've ever done. I gotta think about this. Oh, I'm not done. Oh, DXM. Dextromethorphan. That's the chemical in Robitussin. But I didn't take Robitussin because that's fucking disgusting. I used little capsules, and it was trippy. Like that's the it made me feel like physically and psychologically trippy. It would make like your body feel weird, which was it's a good feeling. What am I doing, bro? Acid. Only did it once though, but that experience stuck with me. The way I would describe it is introspective. It made me realize a lot of things about myself that I'm not going to go into. But it made me look at life in a base way, just like what it is, without like any kind of blinders or filter on. And it made me realize a lot of things about myself, about people, and about life in general. That this really, all this stuff is what you see in front of you is kind of what you get. You know what I mean? And if that makes sense. But at the same time, there's a lot more hidden from you that from yourself that you may not even realize. But that's a contradiction, I know. But LSD is a contradiction. It doesn't really make much sense. But life is simpler than you realize, but it's also more complicated than you realize. So I would recommend taking it at least once. It's a soft drug. Just like do it, like just do some introspection if you feel pent up or whatever. You need to talk some things out. And even better if you can do it with a doctor. But not every state has psychedelic therapy. I wish every state had it. Anyways, yeah, I guess that's it. And if I remember any of them, I'll come back with a part two, I guess. But pretty tame compared to some people, I guess. These are all the drugs I've done, and that's all. That's all I got. That's it. That's all. See ya. Then I would ask, well, people tell me the drugs you've done below, like anybody would ever have the balls to do something like what I'm doing right now.